We are in gorgeous Porto right now.
Yeah, it's an amazing little city for wandering around. Like, you got like the old town right packed in the middle.
Yeah.
You can spend like 15 minutes from getting to place. It's just gorgeous here.
Yeah, it's a city that's known for architecture and for food and for wine.
They're the things that I'm looking forward to.
All of
Wine,
that.
food, Douro Valley, perfect. From Baroque architecture to Art Deco design, Porto is an amazing city of like just wandering around, keeping your head up, looking at what's up around you. Starting at the Douro River, I feel like that's like the main place everyone kind of goes to, and that's when you look up and you see all these different hills kind of dotted around, and you think, well, I gotta go and see what the views are from up there.
Everywhere you look in Porto, there's these beautiful tiles. I've never seen that anywhere else.
We went on a beautiful little sunset cruise on a traditional style Rabelo boat. And it's 285 meters, which used to be a world record. Until that one down there.
And you get all these lovely views of the city. Being the art lover that I am, we had to visit one of the best modern art museums in the world.
I think that it's just an old couple meeting and kissing.
Kissing? Why did you whisper that? We visited Livraria Lello, which is a famous bookstore, over 100 years old. Supposedly, this is where J.K. Rowling was inspired to write some of the Harry Potter story. The food in a place is really the heart of it, I think. You really get to know the people that way, the way of life.
We couldn't come to Porto and not try the famous Francina from Cafe Santiago. This thing is the king of sandwiches. And having Philippe explain the history of the Francina and how it's been a staple for the past 50 years. That is a lot of sandwiches.
Catch Holland, yeah, turn around.
Pretty good.
On top?
Yeah.
Two different types of sausage, a chorizo, steak, cheese, more bread, cheese on top, an egg, and then the famous Cafe Santiago spicy gravy. Wow, I mean, that is a sandwich in itself, isn't it? Cheers.
The nata tarts are everywhere you go. We also wanted to find the best one.
Walking into Confeitaria de Bilal, I knew straight away that the nata tarts were going to be absolutely delicious. Nice and crispy. Good. It's a good custard as well, isn't it?
I'm going to be dreaming about that nata tart.
We're currently at the São Bento railway station, but we're going to get straight to the Douro Valley.
A lovely little day trip for some wine tasting.
We met Georges there, our guide and driver for the day.
Our first stop in the Douro Valley that Georges took us to was a little olive oil mill, and a lovely couple, Paolo and Sandra, who run this family-run business. Thank you.
It's a tribute to my family. You can see the labels have pictures. Yeah. It's my parents and great grandparents.
That's so good.
That is delicious.
In the afternoon, we arrived at Quinto do Crasto.
To taste all the different types of whites, the reds, and obviously the ports. Meeting Manuel, who was the head winemaker there, he really explained why this, the Douro Valley was such a good area for producing wine.
Swirls a little bit.
Yes.
What happens is we let more oxygen in the wine, so that the wine will reach its balance more quickly.
The wine tasting next door to the infinity pool with the Douro Valley as your backdrop. Wine tasting doesn't get better than that. It has been such an amazing destination to explore, whether it's been wandering around Rabelo and the old town to going to the Douro Valley. The fact that it's only 2 hours away from London and get to see this remarkable old city for yourself is definitely a draw, and I'd love to come back here again and explore some different parts of the city.
For me, it all comes down to the food and the drink, because I really think that is the heart of the city. definitely somewhere that I would love to come back to.